everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of Skyblock. And my first ever video in my 30s. Yep, a couple of days ago I turned 30 years old. Quite where all the time has gone, I have got absolutely no idea. But I had a very, very nice day. And I just want to start off by saying a massive thank you for all of the birthday wishes, kind words, and support. I really do appreciate it, folks. So then, today, we have some bits and bobs to do. And most of them involve finally going into the Nether. We have 10 bits of obsidian. We've had these ever since the very, very start of the series, but we've never actually done anything with them. Today, we change that. The biggest reason we're going to be heading into the Nether is for this guy. You folks were suggesting that I turn this guy into a cleric for even easier access to emeralds via trading away all of the rotten flesh here. I hadn't even considered that, so a big thank you to all of you folks who did suggest I do that. Another suggestion that came in was that I should put down a trapdoor like that, so that no baby zombies will ever be able to get to this villager here and infect it. So, yep, again, a big thank you to all of you folks who suggested that. So I guess without further ado, it is going to be time to get this thing rolling. Quite where we're going to put this portal remains to be seen. We really desperately need to expand our central base area here, don't we? And or make ourselves a proper house, finally. We're 7 episodes in and we still don't have a proper house, and that kind of sucks, actually. But hey-ho, we will get to it eventually, my friends. We will, I promise. Here we go, folks. Let's get this portal placed down. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah! Alright, the only other thing I think I want to do is block off the backside here. I do not want there to ever be a case where there might be someone on this side and they hurt me and it sends me off into the void. That would suck. So then, are we ready for this? I think I am. Everything I've got on me right now is easily renewed, so even if we do die on the other side, it's not the end of the world. Even the levels, I don't really care about those because we can get them back super easy. So here we are, into the Nether, and there is absolutely nothing here. Whoa, okay. Right, what if I was to crank up the render distance, though? What will we have going on then? Any sign of any islands or structures or anything? Wow, even with 32 chunk render distance, there's nothing here. We're at Y63 as well, so we're at sea level, and there's just nothing. I swear there are supposed to be other islands around. Ah, well, it's all good. What we're going to be doing today to start things off is we're actually going to make ourselves a bit of a platform for mobs to spawn. We want zombie pigmen, and we also want some piglins. We want to have the zombie pigmen so we can have a source of gold, and then of course we want to use that gold, make ourselves gold ingots, and then use those gold ingots to barter with piglins. So let's pop over to the other side and let's see about grabbing ourselves a bunch of blocks and getting this thing underway. Alrighty, blocks obtained, trapdoors obtained. I think we're just about ready to try this thing in the Nether, so let's get in here. And while we make a bit of a start here, it gives me an opportunity, of course, to remind you folks that if you are enjoying these episodes and you're excited to see more, do be sure to continue dropping likes on these videos. I'd very much appreciate it, my friends. Consider subscribing if you're new around here and you don't want to miss out on my future content. And if you do want to go one further with your support, consider checking out pythongb.com/PC if you're in the market for a brand new gaming PC. So the plan is we're going to make ourselves a platform 24 blocks away from the portal. Well, actually, no, maybe a little bit more than 24 blocks away. We want to have a little bit of an area in which we do some work, like inventory management, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to say, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be our little sort of so-called home platform. One of the things we could potentially do is we could grab ourselves the corner bits of obsidian and these little mini platform bits of obsidian. That would grant us 8 additional obsidian blocks for our person, right? And then we can use 4 of those for an enchant table, and the other 4 for I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we just save them up for another time, perhaps. Gonna add ourselves a double slab little sort of fence wall type thing around the edges, so I'm not accidentally, you know, jumping off the edge, because that would be rather silly, wouldn't it? It's probably worth mentioning this is a top half slab and this is a bottom half slab. So as a result, no mobs will ever be able to spawn on top of the fences here. Where they will be able to spawn, however, is on this little obsidian platform here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put a couple more slabs rather like that. I'm then going to head behind the portal. We're going to do what we did in the overworld. We are going to add in a little bit of a thing here, so, you know, we don't get knocked off the edge. And now we're going to work on a rudimentary kill platform. I think these 2 blocks here are going to be the kill platform area. So if I was to maybe add a block to the side, add another block to the side, and then build this up just a little bit, we're then going to add in, I'm thinking, some trap doors. Only, you know, we don't want baby piglins and baby pigmen to ever be able to get to us, so we'll do a little bit of that. We'll add in some slabs there. And yeah, now we'll be able to slap these guys around when they sort of walk their way over here. However, with all of that said and done, the trapdoors might actually limit the movement of XP orbs. I didn't think about that, did I? Hang on, give me a second, I'll revise this. Alright, I think I've got a little bit of a something here. So we walk up to here, and then, you know, we tickle the toes of all of the mobs that wind up dropping onto this kill chamber platform here thingy. And as a result of being able to sort of, you know, stand right next to them, not only will we be able to get their XP, but we should also be able to get all of their drops, which is, of course, the main reason I'm doing this. So, what we need to do is we need to get ourselves back here, and then we need to construct a little bit of a sort of drop area. We don't really want the mobs to be able to sort of go backwards. We want them all to drop onto this specific platform here, because then all of the drops would wind up also residing on the platform here, and again, we'd be able to grab them all. We do have to be exceedingly careful with how we place these blocks and what they are. So for example, this is a full block. We need to add in a slab so no mobs ever wind up spawning on top. We've got ourselves stair blocks here. We've got slabs everywhere. So far, so good, aside from perhaps the top of the portal there. I'm very glad I noticed that. I'm not about to have mobs spawn on top of that bad boy, so let's go ahead and do a bit of a something about that. Now we add in a bit of a staircase, and then we can get back on with constructing the bridge that goes over to the spawn platform. Ah, yeah, trapdoors. We should probably put trapdoors along the edge there as well, right? Then the mobs will walk over them thinking that they are a block they can walk on, and then they will just sort of willingly fall into the trap there. Alrighty, time to begin counting this bad boy. So we're going to go 24 blocks away from this line here, so it means that no matter where we are on our little so-called home island, we will still have mobs spawning over at the platform. So we've got 1, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 15 further blocks. So this would be 10, 11, 12, 13, etc, etc. Now what we could do is we could go up half a slab. So we are now at a nice round Y value. And that means the mobs will be able to spawn on this platform that I am now creating. What we need to try and do, though, is we need to try and design this platform in such a way that when I'm over at my home area there, I'll be able to shoot the zombie pigmen. And then, of course, their zombie pigmen mentality will mean that by hitting one of them, they will all become hostile and they will all wind up coming to the kill chamber. Ah, there is something I didn't consider. Ghasts. I'm gonna have to limit the height of this spawn platform. Weirdly, I do want Endermen to spawn in. Because by having Endermen spawn in, we can get ourselves a supply of Ender Pearls, and they would be useful for eventually making things like Ender Chests and Eyes of Ender. So in the overworld, eventually, we could try our hand at finding the almighty stronghold, wherever that may wind up being. I can't remember how much height a ghast requires to be able to spawn in. I know that with Enderman, you need to have a 3-block high area. With ghasts, I think it's 4, but I could be wrong. I might want to go ahead and look on the wiki before I go too much further with this here spawn platform. Bear with me. Alright, my friends, I've just checked out the wiki, and thankfully I was correct. They require a 4-block high gap to spawn in. So we can have a 3-block high spawn platform here, and that will allow Endermen to spawn in as well as piglins and indeed zombie pigmen. So yeah, that's actually pretty darn useful. Now I'm well aware of the fact, of course, oh good grief, there's already people there. Okay, that's kind of concerning. And they're going to continually spawn there in their multitudes. Oh my goodness me. Anyway, I'm over here because I need more slabs. I'm going to head back to the overworld. I'm going to grab myself out some stone and an iron ingot, and I'm going to make myself a stone cutter. That way I can maximize the conversion rate between cobblestone and things like stairs and slabs and all that kind of stuff. So there we are. 2 stacks for every stack of cobblestone. So I think now is the time we grab ourselves a bow. Let's just go for a nice full normal one. We then, of course, need to grab ourselves some arrows. To stop Enderman being able to teleport onto my home platform here, I think what might be a good idea is if I was to put down a bottom half slab roof, rather like so. So, the next thing I need to do is I need to expand the width of my home platform here, so I can actually see the dudes who are spawning over on that platform. And then I can shoot them, and that will start the whole process off. Alright, home platform has been expanded. However, now I can't see what's going on over here. I need to be able to see what's going on so I can shoot the pigmen. Also, look at that. Magma cubes. They would be a source of magma cream, and that is, of course, a potion ingredient for a fire res potion. Do we really need fire res in Skyblock, though? I don't really think so, come to think of it. The only other use for magma cream is making magma blocks, of course. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really think we need to do too much, really. All right, let's do this thing. So we shoot that. That gets them all annoyed, and then they should wind up. Oh, here we go. Ah! Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's filling up. Excellent. Right, the only thing is, these guys... Oh, wow. Wait, hang on. They are succumbing to the max entity cramming rule. Hilarious. The only thing we need to bear in mind, of course, is these folks are not one-shot. So we're going to have to keep on slicing and slicing and slicing away if we're wanting to grab ourselves a bunch of stuff. Look at that. Wait, if I go right up to them... no, we're actually totally fine. I was fully expecting to start getting slapped around by these folks, but no, we're totally fine. Our gold supply is building up very, very nicely. I seem to have taken out this particular... Oh, hello. Oh, there's a... What the... Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you think you're doing there, chicken? We have a traitor chicken in our midst, my friends, and I am not okay with that. How dare you carry my enemies towards me? That is unbelievable. However, traitor chicken or not, I am not a jerk in this game. Sometimes. So, I am going to make it so this chicken cannot fall off the edge here. There you go, Mr. Chicken. You can head on into the overworld if you want to. Just don't go falling off the edge because, you know, the edges are unguarded. So, we have ourselves a gold ingot, and what I'm now going to do is I'm going to chuck it on the floor, and we are going to hope that we get ourselves our first ever bits of loot from bartering. What have we got going on here? The first ever bartering loot is Nether bricks. Ha! That's actually kind of cool. I like that. All right, well, let's go ahead and do some other things. I am going to place down a crafting table of awesomeness. We're going to make ourselves a couple more ingots. We're going to start chucking them in here. And hopefully, one after another, we should wind up with a nice amount of bartering loot. All right, what do we got here? Anything? Anything for anything? We've got blackstone. Hey. I mean, I don't know about you folks, but I'm definitely down with that. Wait, chicken! Chicken! No chicken! No chicken! Don't do it! You silly nincompoop! Don't do it! I just love how he keeps on getting smacked away. Oh, dear. Oh, Mr. Chicken. Go on, get out of here, buddy. Go on, get out of here. I don't want you dying. Why don't we just, like, get you into the portal, and then you can enjoy the overworld. Go on. There are actually chicken brethren in the overworld. Go on, be with your kind. All right, here's what I'm thinking, my friends. The next thing I'm going to do is make myself a furnace, and we are going to start chucking in a bunch of these here crummy gold bits and bobs here. I mean, any supply of gold is a good supply of gold, in my opinion. So, if I was to maybe pop back into the overworld and grab for myself some form of furnace fuel, then, yeah, we can start getting ourselves even more gold nuggies. I'm genuinely tempted to use sticks as a furnace fuel, as a matter of fact. At least that way we're not, you know, wasting any of the fuel, right? 2 sticks does exactly 1 item. I've got an idea as well. Grab a chest out, grab ourselves a few little bits of iron. We're actually going to make ourselves a hopper, and the hopper will allow me to put sticks in it, and it will continually keep the nether furnace fueled up with sticks. If we put the hopper to the side, then it should work out. Yep, there we are. Yeah, filling up nicely. I mean, we've still got a relatively limited amount of, you know, space here, but it will do the job. Unless I put a chest on top of this, just completely full of sticks. Wait a minute. Do blast furnaces smelt tools quicker? I have a feeling they do, so why don't I turn this into a blast furnace? So far as I can remember, we need, I think, smooth stone for this. And I believe 5 iron ingots. Yep, we're using quite a lot of iron ingots today, but believe me, it's all worth it. Ah, there we are. Blast furnace recipe has just been unlocked. So now if I go into the nether and I pick up the furnace, I should be able to make the blast furnace, and then we should be good to go. Get that placed in. We're going to have ourselves another hopper here, so we can have, I don't know, maybe a chest up here. And then we could just put a whole bunch of gold tools in there. And then this basically becomes like a mini auto smelter, right? And we don't even have to worry about the output necessarily, because it's pretty much almost all going to be gold tools. So it's all going to be gold nuggets. And they, of course, stack up. So the only thing we need to keep an eye on is the output. So if there winds up being a full stack of gold nuggies in the furnace output, then yeah, we just grab them out. So here we go. Chucking these little bits and bobs in. Ah, yes, the blast furnaces do indeed smelt gear faster than regular furnaces. Oh, dude, this is so boss. So, back to the slappity slap slappy. Once we have the ability to start enchanting things, once we get sweeping edge and smite and looting, this thing is going to produce so many useful drops. It's actually going to be ridiculous. Like, truly ridiculous. It's a great alternate source of XP as well. Look at it. We're back up to 34 levels now. Got a golden ingot. Oh, yeah. It's another source of rotten flesh as well. Ah, very good. Unfortunately, the goal, which involves us going to a nether fortress to see if we can't get ourselves some blaze rods so we can make ourselves one of those brewing stand things. Yeah, that's kind of on hold at the moment, isn't it? We haven't managed to find ourselves anything. Like, at all, in fact. Oh, there we are. We got one. All right, go on, buddy. Start giving me awesome stuff. I hope you do. I am looking for gravel. If we get gravel, then we can... Wait, what the heck is that? Oh, hey, we got a water bottle. That's kind of cool. Hey, look at that. I forgot you can get ender pearls from these guys. There's me thinking that we would need to have endermen be able to spawn in over there. But no, that's completely unnecessary. We don't need them. We can get ender pearls from bartering. I totally forgot about that. All right, time for another bow shot. Whoop! There we go. Oh! Oh my goodness me. Now here's an idea, and I'm sure you guys have been thinking this as well. What if we were to put hoppers beneath where the piglins are standing? That way the hoppers will always pick up the items that result from the piglin bartering, right? As long as we put a carpet or a trapdoor on top of the hoppers so we can still get the XP and they don't get caught in the hopper divots, yeah, we should be looking pretty alright. Ah, better still, we could use carpets. Yeah. Am I gonna have a small window of time to be able to place down these hoppers and carpets? It doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, wait, no, hang on a minute. I might have a little bit of a window here if I was to just put in all of these, just so my inventory is nice and clear. Right, what I need to do is I am going to add in a couple of chests down here, just so, you know, there's an actual storage space for the items to go into. We then need to try, and I really do mean try, to add in the hoppers above the chests. One of these days, my friends, one of these days, I might wind up turning 40 by the time I'm able to actually do this. Oh, little bit of a window. Come on now. Whoop, there we go. Right, and now the carpet. Yes, we did it. We did it. To say that this is a huge step forward for our Skyblock series here is just such a huge understatement. It's actually kind of crazy. Like, we can get so many things from this. Bartering stuffs, piglin stuffs, gold stuffs, XP stuffs, rotten flesh stuffs. We could totally have ourselves 2 clerics eventually. Maybe we have one in the Nether here, and then, of course, a cleric in the overworld for all of the rotten flesh we get from, you know, the hostile mob drop trap farm. Oh my gosh, and here we go, my friends. It has happened. It has happened. Oh dear. Right, wait, I can't hit this guy. Where is he? Oh, he's down there now. Hello. Oh, he's dead. Okay, good. Right, I really do genuinely need to try and get back there so I can place down another platform, a roof platform. I need to restrict ghast spawning. Eventually, mark my words, they will wind up somehow destroying this place. All right, time for another round of gold gathering. Okay, this is actually quite bad. I did not take this into consideration, did I? I need to be able to barter, but they're just going to wind up going into the hoppers. Idea time. I have an idea. Bear with me just a second. What if I was to lock the hoppers? I think that would actually work out quite nicely. So if we get 2 levers, right, and then, I don't know, maybe we sort of open this up a tiny bit, and then we do a little bit of that, do a little bit of that. What should happen is I should be able to drop these in here, and the hopper does not pick stuff up. And then upon all of the gold being, you know, bartered with, we should then be able to turn back off these levers, thus allowing the pickup of items via the hoppers here. So turn this off, turn this off, and everything should wind up going into the chests once again. And as you can see, they are. Look at that. Fire res potions. Turns out we really don't need magma cubes in this world. I'll tell you something though, we are going through swords like nobody's business. This is so stupid. The durability goes down so quickly as a result of not having sweeping edge. I mean, we're still doing a little bit of sweeping damage, but nowhere near as much as if we were to have sweeping edge. Oh boy, I'm dead. I'm dead. No! Oh, no! You son of a turd! And now, if I was to head into the Nether, there's probably going to be a kitted up dude. I guess I'm going to have to do a little bit of a something about that. Yep! Downgrading down to wood gear. Yep, that's what we've been subjected to. You see, the thing is... Oh, wait, hang on, look at that. Some of the stuff has actually come through, including my shield. All right, shields up. Shields up. Okay. Ah, okay, here we go. Huh. No. No there, buddy. Boom. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Boom. Boom. No. No. Oh, gosh, damn it. Oh, look at that. My shield is back again. If you think you are going to keep all of my gear there, little baby zombie pigman dude. Oh, you got another thing coming there, broski. Come on, then. Try me. Dead. What? Ah, no. Ah, gotcha. Ha-ha. Oh, what's that? You were worried about me keeping on losing my XP? Well, when you got farms as good as these, I don't think you really have to worry about that side of things. Oh, look at it building back up again. I have one final idea with this here farm. If I was to use a slab instead of a trapdoor, we should still be able to crouch underneath the slab. And so long as we're, like, right next to the platform here, we should still get the XP orbs, right? Alright, I managed to do it. So now if I start slapping these folks around, I should still get the XP orbs. Yes, I am. Okay, fantastic. And by having the slabs there instead of the trapdoors, the chicken jockeys will no longer ever be able to get through the little sons of guns. Ah, slowly but surely we're perfecting this little rudimentary gold farm of epicness. Alrighty, another wave of gold gathering done. I wonder how many ingots we can go in with. 22. Alright, so let's flick the switches and let's just sort of chuck those on there. And as time goes on, we should wind up with a whole bunch of items. Hey, look at that. There's an Enderman in there. Hey, look at that. I can see gravel. Yes. Oh, you don't know how huge that is for the series to finally have infinite access to gravel. Albeit maybe at a low rate, but it's going to be a better rate than not having any gravel at all, right? So, yeah, very, very handy-dandy. Okay, so if I was to wait just a little bit longer, I mean, I don't see any more gold. Oh, no, there is gold there. Okay, so we got to wait until the gold goes away. These pigmen are making it quite difficult to see what's going on here, but never mind. Slowly but surely, we're getting ourselves a bit of a supply of a whole bunch of random items and blocks. Oh, what the heck? Yo! Some iron boots dropped in the mix there, presumably with some form of soul speed. Huh, okay. Right, I think the trading is just about done, so let's go ahead and suck up all the items, and let's see what we wind up with. Right, to doubly confirm to ourselves, yeah, we should be fine here. I'm a little bit concerned about this space here, but even if the Enderman does wind up teleporting here, he won't be able to move around. So, here we go. Let's just take out these poor saps. Ooh! I managed to bat that one away. Suck on that, you stupid gas idiot. You can't take me down. Oh, look at that. We're back up to 30 levels in pretty much no time at all. So after minusing out all of the gold items and gold tools and gear and bits and bobs, this is what we are left with. A healthy amount of rotten flesh. We've got obsidian. We've got nether bricks. We've got quartz. That's going to be pretty big for this series. We can make things like daylight sensors now, which is awesome. We have a source of leather, a source of gravel. That's a decent amount of gravel, actually. I'm going to take that. And look at that. We do indeed have a pair of iron boots, and it does have soul speed. So there we are. Look at that. We're going up in the world. Got ourselves a couple of crossbows. Got ourselves some string. That's pretty cool. We've got a source of soul sand, and of course a source of various potion ingredients and fire charges and bits and bobs like that. Very, very good stuff indeed, isn't it, my friends? So now that we've got gravel, we can now start duplicating dirt and thus spreading a whole bunch of grass around. It is upon grass blocks that I'd like to make my proper little house for this series. So, yeah, that's why I've been putting it off for the longest time. I wanted to have a nice area to work with. So, yeah, look forward to that. It is going to require quite a lot more gravel grinding and bartering and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? I'm prepared to put in the time. It's a fun process. It really is. I get myself a whole bunch of other items in the process as well. So, yeah, it all works out very, very nicely. So I think on that successful and awesome note, it is time to wrap up the episode. I hope you've enjoyed today's one. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. Leave any hints, tips, or suggestions regarding this farm in the comments area down below. I'd very much appreciate them. But for now, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.